That looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat-flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Kunari.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Kunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Whatever you think you are, I still care about you. It must have been hard to give up the relic, and I appreciate it. Whatever comes, you have my support.
Well, perhaps it's time to stop hiding. And I do miss the trouble we used to get into. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his boots. We have a few drinks and everyone's laughing at him, but he doesn't care.
He was naked.
Just airing things out, he said.
Ha!
I found this amazing hat shop in Lowtown.
Sour ale, vomit, and the smell of desperation.
Do you like anything?
I like quiet.
Do you think it's time for Varric to tell us a story while we're here?
I think I need a bath. Do you think I need a bath?
I don't get here as often as I should, even as captain.
You work here, right? I'll get more of that ale. I bet we'd all be slaves to the Kunari if you hadn't stepped in. I'd buy you a drink if I could afford it. I hear Meredith makes blankets from the hair of dead mages to keep her warm in the winter.
You should hear the stories Varric's telling about you. That man is a ton of silver, I swear. Nice to see the champion of Kirkwall isn't too proud to come to the Hanged Man.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
It was never good. Oh. Well, maybe I'm not as drunk as I used to be then.
A face to forget, but do I know you, Kunari?
Talvashoth, once of the Wounded Coast, I had left my fellows. You convinced me to turn on them. It was long ago. I am now Moras, mercenary of Kirkwall. Time has been kind to your name, champion.
Do I have to worry about this old scar?
I felt no kinship to those dead when they lived. You pushed, but the killing was my choice. It led to many more, for many reasons. So no, you and I are not enemies.
I'm surprised to see any Kunari or Talvashoth in the city.
The Kunari died with the Arishak, as they believed they were meant to. Many Talvashoth were also killed, just in case. Time has calmed those fears. Now I am hired as much for my appearance as my skill. Life is comfortably empty. I see the appeal.
Does Moras mean something?
It means nothing. I have no role, except for what I choose.
Is that good or bad?
It just is.
So, interested in some work?
Yes, but not with you.
Why?
I do not work for those with titles. They do not have jobs, they have causes. When you stand for more, more stand against you.
Farewell then.
Panehedan FemHawke. Interesting times, FemHawke, as they must be. Interesting times, FemHawke, as they must be.
I hear the champion of Kirkwall's killed a dozen dragons and sleeps on a bed made from their bones. And I hear she uses the Arishok's skull as a gravy boat.
You really believe everything you hear, don't you?
I love this place. Don't you love this place? I saw Meredith the other day. Scary. I'm distantly related to Viscount Dumas. My aunt's second husband's fourth, eldest daughter. Once cleaned the Viscount's privy.
Nice to see the champion of Kirkwall isn't too proud to come to the Hanged Man. How do you think Meredith keeps her skin so clear? Is it magic? I bet it's magic, isn't it? What a hypocrite. Did you really take on a dragon while naked, wielding nothing but a wooden spoon? Varric says you did.
I once fell asleep in that corner. It's quite comfy, if you don't mind the rats. Cheaper than a room, too.
You've been drinking?
No. Maybe. Yes. Face it, you don't pay me enough to stay sober at work.
Don't mind the drunks. They're friendlier than they look. And they don't bite. Much.
What's the word on the street?
You hear about the Earl of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Any other news?
Bless Elfina's heart. She's the only thing keeping Meredith from tearing Orsino apart.
Any other news?
There was a Templar in here yesterday. Says Meredith's been spending more and more time alone in her office. And if you walk by, it sounds like she's talking to herself. Strange, huh?
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, huh? What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
Any other news?
People are really tense about the Mages and Templars. If they go to war, Kirkwall will be squashed in between.
Any other news?
Some Kunari stragglers are lurking about outside the town. I hope someone does something about them.
Any other news?
No one knows when we'll get a new Viscount. Couple nobles tried to claim the title, but Meredith shot them down.
Any other news?
No one knows when we'll get a new Viscount. Couple nobles tried to claim the title, but Meredith shot them down.
Any other news?
No one knows when we'll get a new Viscount. Couple nobles tried to claim the title, but Meredith shot them down.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime.